Hi everybody! So, the big moment that you've been waiting for and I have been so nervous to share. If you're sitting comfortably, then let's begin. I am just now going to reveal my book, which I have been banging on for ages, and I am very nervous because it is incredibly personal, and I know that people have been expecting a physio book, and it's not that, but it is very, very personal, and it is very much written on my personal experiences, and this is just a pre-sale, so it's not officially launched. It's actually going to be launched at Pets Corner, and I'm hoping for September. I'm just got to wait to get the printer back. So when the printer tells me when it's ready, then I'll know when the actual launch date is. So if you want to buy my book, you can now order it, and it will be sent soon after the launch date. So you can get it now, but you now need to know what it actually is. So this is what the cover looks like. And I know that's backwards, but go to my website and it won't be backwards. It is called The Best Goodbye, and it is my story of losing Logan. And for those of you who have been following me for years, you will obviously know Logan because he featured very highly and heavily throughout all of my blogs and my website and everything for years and years and years, because he was with me for 16 years. And he was my absolute superstar and my rock and my world. And for you who have been here for that whole journey, you all saw his life age because he was featuring so heavily in everything that I did. And you saw also me when I was at my weakest, when I lost him. And so many of you were so supportive and so wonderful, and I am eternally grateful for that. But I found myself back in November, so 2 years after I'd lost him, still feeling really tearful. And it wasn't all the time. Obviously, I smile and I'm busy and I'm lovely and happy all the time. But, you know, that doesn't mean those moments don't creep in and get us when you least expect it. And this is all explained in my book. And basically, I decided that if I'm still feeling emotional, I bet I'm not the only one. At first I did dismiss myself as thinking, don't be so silly, and I was annoyed with myself for that, and I decided to reach out to everybody and share that actually this is normal, this is love, and it's okay to feel sad at any point. So I've put pen to paper. I have explained my whole history of all my lovely dog ownership and my family dogs and all this stuff, and all my background with that, and then getting Logan and how he became such a my world, a massive part of my life, and not just mine, my family's as well. And then I explain the anticipation, the anticipatory grief, the pre-grief, the real worries of thinking that it's time, and or when will it be time was the biggest thing. When will it be time? It's really hard that it's time. And that whole journey, what it felt like, what I went through, what my thoughts were, the burying my head in the sand, all the things that everybody does, it's all in there in black and white. And then it also goes through how all the decisions I had to make, and how that evolved, all the thoughts I had to go through, and then when it actually, the final moments happened, how it was, how it felt, and then the days afterwards as well. And it also culminates in a list. There's like a 17-point list at the end of the book that explains just suggestions of what you can do to help make your best goodbye. I can't deny that the book has made many people cry so far. I say many people, obviously the few people that have read it. And I am very proud to say that Hannah Capon of CAM, Canine Arthritis Management, she is an absolute legend. And so I asked her to write the foreword, and she has, and she cried. But it's beautiful. And so that's in there. And I've also got my wonderful glowing reviews from Hannah, who literally cried at me. She was so sweet. And Anna Webb and Manktelow, all very amazing people to have done my reviews. I'm so proud of them. And I will be posting bits and bobs about this in the coming months, and so you can learn more. But if you go to my website, there is loads of information and a few photos and things like that on there, and that will keep growing as well. So that's it. I've done it. I've announced my book. I hope that you will enjoy it. I hope more than anything that it just offers some support to those who need it, and can help you feel organised at peace with your decisions. And yeah, definitely just be aware that it is a bit of a tearjerker. And yeah, that's it. So it's out now. Well, out now as in pre-sales are out. So yeah, click on and reserve your copy. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.